Hi, welcome to the channel. So here we are on Beach Montmorency on a beautiful summer's morning. Not a cloud in the sky. There's a couple of clouds over there. I tell a lie. Yeah, so here we are on the 25 Transalp. What a day. So there it is, the 25 Transalp in all its glory. I believe a 26 model is coming out. Just heard that 3 months after I bought the 25. Always the way. I had the 23 model and I bought, I'll have the latest model. The 23 is a great bike. So anybody who wants to get a bargain in Australia, I can only speak for Australia. I've seen them for as low as 11, 12 grand, 5, 6, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 Ks. They look all in good condition on bike sales. Get yourself a bargain if you're looking for a bike, for a good bike, because I did 32,000 Ks on my 23 and I traded it on this to get a fresh warranty. I only get a 2-year warranty. I only owned a 23 for 12 months. I bought it used for 3,500 Ks and got it up to 32,500 Ks. Traded it on this, so this has got near 6,000. So after doing nearly 40,000 Ks on the Transalp, it's getting up to 18 months now, 15, 16 months. 16 months. I can tell you they're good bikes, and not without faults. They sell them with a top box, which I was running on the bike. And they do not like any weight in the top box. I was running a 50 litre top box, but not much in there. So maybe the volume spread, the mass, was affecting only when the tyre balance isn't correct. But 21-inch front tyre on the road, when you're going on road surfaces like this, these are tar roads. This is off the road, but these are all road, these are not smooth. This is a smooth section, but these aren't smooth roads, though. Yeah, so Rosen's Lookout, great place to come. When it's quiet, you get a lot of people, like another 3 hours is be packed. Summer, get a lot of people coming down from Brisbane and stuff. KTM, what's that? I think it was a Suzuki, was it? GS 1000 GT, I'm not sure. You hate it when you can't recognise a bike. Looking for, because a lot of bikes look pretty much the same, now when they're black, sometimes it's hard to recognise and you can't see the distinguishing features. Oh god, here comes the cyclist. I just passed these before, so I'll let them go a fair way down. It is more downhill, so they should go. They might be going to Binnerara. It's a mountain straight ahead. Another 5 Ks, you turn up, and I thought I was talking to myself. Alright, time to get moving. Another thing, all Hondas, new Hondas, is stupid always on indicators. can anybody tell me if you agree about having amber? So these are flickering now because of a frame rate back, so they don't flicker, right? But indicators aren't on. No hazard lights. They run all the time with a headlight. When you turn the ignition on and you're riding, 2 amber lights are on the side, always on. So my logic is, if somebody's here in a car and they only see one indicator, briefly they might be blinking, they might have something on, and they go, oh, his indicator's on, and just pull out straight in front of him. It's a shocking decision by Honda. It's just about as bad as putting Karoo Street tyres on this bike, as stock tyres on a road going sports touring adventure bike, because they make the most freaking horrible noise at 100 k's. So they're the cons. Yeah, so if you get this bike, try and get them with any tyre. Dunlop Mix Tours, 24,000 k's I did on them. They are great tyre. I bought this and I just got bad luck. I got the Karoo Street. I didn't even think in my wildest dreams they'd put these tyres on. They could be so bad, I'd heard about them being bad tyres, loud tyres, but not everybody, So when not everybody says a tyre's loud at 100 k's, people think, oh, it must be just that person's got a bad tyre, that person is sensitive to noise. But when you actually experience it, you will say, what the F is going on here? Why they sold me a frickin' $18,000 bike with accessories and put a tyre on that at 100 kilometers an hour, it sounds like this. The whine from the tyre compound, So they're the negative. So get the Dunlop Mix Tours. I'll say to the dealer, I'll buy your bike, yeah, but I've heard them Karoo Street tyres are terrible at 100 k's. Even a guy has got 6,000 k's on his new bike and he can still hear the whining noise. Anything above 100 kilometers an hour, up to any reasonable speed, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't happen at 80, doesn't happen at 90 indicated, doesn't happen at 95 indicated. Happens right where you don't want it, at 100 and 110. So there you go.